Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
The Yakima police chief says officer wellness cannot be ignored. How the department is working to meet the mental health needs of those who serve.
Also ahead, 4 years after a deadly stabbing on a school bus, the trial begins. Why the focus is on the mental state of Joshua Davis.
Then state auditors praise Franklin County's financial management. Why the Franklin County Sheriff is saying he has some concerns, though, following new policies in place.
And how long will those overnight temperatures be in the freezing mark?
That's right. And wet and windy tonight. What is the weekend going to bring? I'll have all the details and answers coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thank you so much for joining us here on this Thursday for the news at 6. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'm Austin Reed. It is November the 6th. Well, first in our 6 o'clock news tonight, the mental health of those who protect our communities is a pressing matter that deserves attention.
The Yakima Police Department is opening up a vital conversation about the wellness of the officers who show up for us in our darkest moments.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia brings us a story about standing by those who stand up and by us when we need it the most.
Yakima Police Chief Sean Boyle says the wellness of his officers is not something to take lightly. He reveals the department's dedicated approach to ensuring officers are cared for both physically and mentally. Among the key resources offered are peer support programs, specially trained colleagues who understand the unique challenges officers face, and access to psychologists during emergency situations.
Our officers daily encounter numerous traumatic incidents throughout their career, each year and throughout their career, and those have a toll on not only themselves but their families. And so my hope is that the officers will take advantage of the wellness programs that we have.
Supporting the supporters is at the heart of Boyle's mission.
We're asking our men and women every day to put their lives on the line and encounter things that most of the community doesn't see. And so I think it's important that we support their mental health and physical health, because they are putting their lives on the line to keep our community safe, and so we need to support them as they do their job.
By providing these resources, Boyle believes that they can ease the mental burdens that come with putting on the uniform every day. But the challenge of officer wellness is not unique to Yakima.
Suicide in law enforcement is a huge issue nationwide. Unfortunately, we haven't not experienced that here at our department, but those things build up, and a lot of times if people don't share what's bothering them, they internalize it, and then it either leads to potentially issues at home, drinking, potentially substance abuse, or just lashing out at work, or their work performance will suffer. And then that doesn't give a good representation. They're not able to provide the best service they can to our community.
This ongoing conversation around officer wellness is helping to heal one officer at a time and break down generations of stereotypes tied to wearing the uniform.
I think that it's changed in law enforcement. The perspective of, I just, suck it up and move on is changing. And I think it continues to change. And so I'm glad that we're able to provide those resources. And my hope is that officers feel comfortable in asking for the help should they need it.
To officers struggling in silence, Boyle offers this heartfelt advice. Please ask for help you need. There's strength in reaching out. There's no weakness in saying you need help. The weakness is not asking for it. Reporting in Yakima, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Okay, Monique, Chief Boyle believes that with strong support and resources in place, the cycle of mental health struggles can be broken, reducing chemical dependency, easing marital problems, and ultimately preventing the greatest tragedy of somebody taking their own life. New tonight, we are following up as Kennewick police have now arrested a suspect in a fatal hit and run that killed 31-year-old Angelica Morfin Barajas on November 1st.
All right, so here's what we know. Investigators used camera footage and license plate readers to identify the vehicle and driver. Today, detectives found the vehicle in East Kennewick, and with the help of SWAT, the criminal apprehension team, and traffic units, executed a search warrant and took 33-year-old Alexandra Brinkley into custody.
She now faces felony hit and run charges, and the vehicle was recovered. Police say the arrest brings closure for Angelica's family and friends. Okay, before we get to the rest of tonight's headlines, we do need to talk about weather because rain is moving back in.
And everybody wants to know all the exact timing of it and specifically when it will be moving out as well. Let's check in with Stacy.
Well, I'm going to say this. If you've been waiting to wash your car, maybe this weekend. How about that? All right, this is a live lookout on our radar. Check it out. Very active rain showers a little closer to home. Rain moving through Prosser, Tri-Cities, and now making its way into Athena, Milton, Freewater, Walla Walla, and even Pendleton. So lots of rain out there. In fact, the raindrops are on our camera tonight. Dust Devil Skycam, 59 degrees. So fast moving system, wet and windy. Winds are fairly light at 9 miles per hour. That they're really going to pick up a little bit later. Look how gusty it is at White Pass and Snoqualmie Pass, Blewett Pass. A little bit lighter here, but again, the winds coming up from the south will be picking up overnight and lasting through tomorrow. Let's take a look at our temps. We're still pretty mild, 50s and 60s, 62 right now, Walla Walla. Planning your evening. There you go, 50s, 60s, wet weather. We should start to dry out sometime after 11. So wet, breezy, dry Friday and all the way through the middle of the week. Freezing overnight lows for Friday and Saturday night. A little bit warmer past that, and then get ready for more active weather. We're looking into late next week. All of your weekend forecast ahead in just a few minutes. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, we'll see in just a bit. On the fire watch down in Hermiston, crews quickly put out a blaze late this morning on the 1300 block of Theater Lane. Firefighters with Umatilla County Fire District 1 found an outbuilding fully engulfed in flames when they arrived. They got help from Umatilla Rural Fire Protection District and had the blaze under control within about 10 minutes. Water tenders had to be brought in because there were no hydrants nearby. Nobody was hurt. The cause is under investigation.
The trial for the man accused of fatally stabbing a Pasco school bus driver in 2021 is underway, with both sides focusing on the defendant's mental state. Back in September of 2021, 38-year-old Joshua Diane Davis was arrested after police say he stabbed 72-year-old bus driver Richard Lenhart. And this happened in front of a bus full of elementary school students. Lenhart later died of his injuries. After years of hearings on Davis's competency, opening statements began today, with prosecutors arguing Davis knew exactly what he was doing. But the defense painted a different picture, saying Davis was struggling with severe mental illness and had repeatedly sought help before the stabbing.
The defendant knows who he is. He knows his own name, and he knows what he did.
But as illness deepened, he began to believe that something extraordinary and terrifying was happening. He thought the U.S. military was targeting him.
The trial is expected to hear testimony from law enforcement, medical experts, and mental health professionals. Prosecutors say they'll show Davis was fully aware of his actions, while the defense will try to prove his mental illness left him incapable of understanding right from wrong. We, of course, will continue to follow this case for you and bring you all the updates as the trial progresses.
Turning to Your Voice, Your Vote, while Election Day has passed, ballots are still being counted across Benton County. But in one local race, a clear leader has emerged.
That's right. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with a candidate who's poised to become the Port of Kennewick's first Latino commissioner.
Raul Contreras Gonzalez is on track to become the next Port of Kennewick Board Commissioner for District 2. Raul currently serves as the Assistant Director for the Tri-Cities Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and right now he's leading the race by more than 3,100 votes, set to succeed longtime Commissioner Thomas Moak. Raul says that since election night, he's been overwhelmed with calls and messages of support.
Got lots of messages, congratulations, and just people reaching out saying that they're happy to see me get the position. And I think that now gives me that excitement because now I'm like, oh boy, now I have to deliver. So I'm excited to get in there, start learning.
If the results hold, Gonzalez will make history as the first Latino Port of Kennewick Board Commissioner, something he says is deeply meaningful for the community.
The Latino representation is about 30%. So I think me being 1/3 of the commissioners, we're finally going to get that voice of the community that has been needed for a long time.
That kind of representation is something local advocates have been working toward, including Gabriel Portugal, vice president of the League of United Latin American Citizens.
We created some videos that invite people to vote. We visited home, we did some canvassing, door knocking, and let the folks know that they have this opportunity to vote, and if they're registered to vote, please, exercise their vote.
While the bulk of election results in Benton County are not yet official, Raul Gonzalez is leading by a very wide margin in the District 2 race. And since Election Day, he's actually been contacted by port officials.
Looking ahead, Gonzalez says his focus will be on community growth and helping move the Vista Field project forward.
Yeah, just continue working with Vista Field. I do want to go into it and start looking into the process of how to get businesses down in there. I just want to use my experience to see if maybe we can help make some stuff easier. Maybe we can help make some templates of just to try to get smaller businesses in there.
For now, Gonzalez says he's focused on serving the community and helping guide a growing region forward. In Pasco, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Gonzalez currently holds a little more than 57% of the vote. While results won't be official until later this month, he says he's already preparing to get to work.
Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, is just getting started. Up next, 3 people celebrate a major milestone in Benton County today. One graduate shares the impact it has had on his family.
And Stacy's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast, and she's talking rain when we come back.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center, Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center, Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
'Tis the season for a holiday shopping tradition. Custer's 30th annual Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcrafts, and specialty foods. The variety and quality work make this a must-see event. Get creative with your holiday shopping at Custer's 30th annual Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Tickets on sale now at custershows.com.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Be sure to catch all the excitement on local high school game nights. We're open late for your after-game hangouts. And don't miss our Monday to Friday happy hour from 3 to 6 p.m. And Sundays, bring the football vibe with our happy hour all day long. Gray's Pizza and Bar, great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, Dr. Tegan Goodell, is now caring for patients in Prosser and Walla Walla. Dr. Goodell provides advanced care in orthopedic surgery and sports medicine injuries, including surgery of the shoulder, elbow, knee, and ankle. Get back to doing what you love. Call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or visit prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Welcome back, everybody. The Benton County Adult Drug Court graduated 3 members who successfully went through the program to become sober.
Yeah, this story all new in our 6 o'clock hour. It was held at a ceremony in Benton County. For District Court, the 3 grads got to shred their criminal history. The court team, family, and friends spoke about how far they have come.
One graduate, Zell Hughes, thanked everyone in his support system for believing in him.
It makes me feel good because I have 6 kids. My youngest is 11, my oldest is 24. And I have literally been in prison probably over 75% of their life, you know, so it makes me feel good to be able to say that I am present in their lives.
Hughes is currently finishing his associate's degree in automotive technology at Columbia Basin College. After dropping out of school in the 8th grade and finishing his GED in prison, Hughes is thankful to all of his instructors for helping him get to where he is today.
In more local news now, Franklin County has earned a clean bill of health in its latest state audit with no deficiencies found in finances or compliance.
So county leaders say it's proof their reforms are working, but as Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen reports, not everyone sees it the same way.
The Washington State Auditor's Office says its mission is to increase public trust through independent, transparent reviews of government finances. For Franklin County, that mission delivered good news.
We also think that adopting new policies that are more for the not only transparency, but also for safeguarding taxpayers' dollars.
The audit covered 2024 and found no material weaknesses, no significant deficiencies, and no compliance issues in the county's financial reporting or use of federal funds, meaning Franklin County's financial statements fairly present its position under federal and state standards.
A lot of great minds and people that wanted to implement and adopt policies that would make sense, that would also keep us on the straight and narrow.
Major federal programs reviewed included highway planning and construction and COVID-19 recovery funds, both found in full compliance. The audit also confirmed the county corrected last year's internal control issue at the HAPO Center. Franklin County Sheriff Jim Raymond says it's good to see new policies in place, but he has some concerns.
The rub right now is, every time one of our deputies responds to, overtime or emergencies or stuff, if his or her overtime goes over $500, then you have to get permission from the auditor or Danzel.
Danzel disputes that claim.
Not only is it not accurate, it's like actually in the RCWs that you can't impede, especially in like a sheriff's deputy or an investigator or detective or a police officer. You can't impede them from doing their job because of overtime.
The 2024 audit concludes Franklin County has corrected prior issues and continues to improve accountability. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Dan, thank you. Franklin County leaders say the clean audit could strengthen the county's credit rating and attract future state and federal funding, especially as new infrastructure and public safety projects move forward.
Commissioners say they plan to continue quarterly financial reviews to keep that progress on track.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll take a live look down into the Yakima Valley. You can see our camera shaking. That would be those gusty winds coming in tonight. 54 degrees. The rain showers have tapered off there, but the winds are starting to pick up. And unfortunately, they're going to be around for the next 18 or so hours. Big picture, look at all those systems moving through. This is basically the tail end of the atmospheric river. I don't know, number 3. We've had several of them come through the area. There's the showers just moving off to the east, getting closer into Dixie, Walla Walla, Dayton, and Milton Freewater tonight. There is still an upper level track passing through tomorrow. Most of it will be contained to the Cascade Mountains and the west side of the state. There's Futurecast. Most of those showers pushing on out by about 9 o'clock, but we cue the snow now in those upper elevations across the Cascade Mountains. There's still a chance of still a little stray shower through about 11 o'clock or so, and maybe a little bit later towards the foothills of the Blues. Then we change over to snow showers in the Cascades. So again, if you're traveling We want to check those past reports. Overall, though, we start to finally dry out after many, many days. Speaking of snow, again, we're queuing that up around 10 o'clock tonight through at least 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. So check the past reports before you hit the road. Heaviest snow, northern Cascades, but as you get down here, Mount Rainier, Mount Adams, those little purple dots there, that could see up to 2 feet of snow way up in those upper elevations. All right, let's talk about those winds. Pretty blustery. They're really going to start picking up after about 8 o'clock in the Columbia Basin. You'll see those gusty winds out toward Hanford. Already starting to pick up in Yakima. The mountains have been windy all afternoon and evening, and we'll continue to see strong gusty winds right on through tonight. You're going to really feel it rocking and rolling in Hermiston and Tri-Cities after 2 in the morning. Usually wakes me up when I'm asleep. Look for the breezy to gusty winds for the morning commute also, and we'll see those winds topping out anywhere from 30 to 35 miles an hour in many locations. Ellensburg's going to see the strongest winds, 35 to 40 miles an hour, so pretty windy through most of tomorrow. Temperatures tonight are mild, but we do have cooler air moving in, as you can see here. 29 White Pass, 33 Ellensburg, 36 in Yakima, 37 in Sunnyside. We'll stay in the 40s overnight. For the weekend, if you're hitting the road, you're going to need that umbrella for sure Friday on the west side in Seattle, but things start to mellow out as far as it goes. They've had many days of rain, also mellowing out if you're heading out to Portland, I should say, and if you're heading up to Spokane, look for mostly clear skies. You could encounter some fog early on Saturday. All right, here's what the 7-day forecast is giving us. Some patchy fog developing. That's because of those overnight lows dropping down in the 30s, especially places like Tri-Cities near bodies of water. The water temperature is warmer than the air temperature, creating some foggy conditions. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Pretty chilly there as well, down in the 30s, below freezing for a couple of nights. We're tracking a system late into next week, also looking for some fog to develop there in Ellensburg as well. We've got Walla Walla with a 20% chance. Now they could see a little bit of a stray shower, and the showers are going to last a little bit longer there tonight. Temperature staying above freezing for the next 7 days. Look for those gusty winds right there in the Hermiston area tomorrow. Unfortunately, got to deal with those winds one more day, but the weekend is looking pretty promising. So yeah, clear skies.
Always good.
Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine around the area. Get to finally dry things up. No more puddles for the littles, but that's okay.
But I'll be happy. I'm
Mom
sad
is
for them,
happy,
but,
all is good in life.
Done with my muddy dogs.
No,
Yeah.
they will have time to get muddy and splash in puddles again soon enough, I suspect.
Yes,
so.
hopefully.
All right, well, coming up. Was it assault with a deli weapon? A D.C. jury decides the fate of a protester who targeted a federal agent with a sandwich.
Black Friday is here at More Furniture. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year. Up to 50% off store-wide on beautiful living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. Free white glove delivery on your purchase of $9.99 or more. We'll bring it in, set it up, and take the hassle out of your holiday upgrade. Plus doorbuster deals you can't afford to miss. Hurry in for the very best selections before they're gone.
We're cooking up something special. Yolks Exclusives. Original recipes crafted in-house every day by people who take fresh seriously. A collection of signature products you won't find anywhere else. Meticulously prepared with only the freshest ingredients and sold exclusively at Yolks Fresh Markets.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Atomic Health pays me to do the in-home, I guess, nursing or the things I do to help out, so we don't need a nurse. Meds, cooking, cleaning, getting them to doctor's appointments, picking up prescriptions, whatever else needs to be done. So at least once a month or whenever I need her, Sarah, or whatever nurse is available, comes to our house. If I have a worry that I'm not sure if he needs to go to the doctor, she comes and advises me and does an assessment and tells me if there's anything I need to do different, or I don't know that I could do this without him.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not.
And Consumer Reports.
We're testers.
This organization accepts no advertising or sponsorship.
Since 1936.
Testing dishwashers, TVs, cars, vacuums.
We buy directly from stores, just like you.
Making sure products are safe.
And that they last.
Because we're advocates.
Engineers and scientists. We're testers. We're Consumer Reports.
Join us.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
Check this out. The former government employee who threw a Subway sandwich at a Border Patrol officer in Washington, D.C. has been found not guilty of assault. The trial for Sean Dunn wrapped up today after nearly 2 days. Jurors were shown videos of Dunn yelling at officers August 10th before he threw the sandwich during a protest. The 37-year-old ran off but was quickly detained. During the trial, Dunn's attorney focused on whether the sandwich throw was enough to constitute an assault of an officer. The defense said a foot-long sandwich from Subway could not and did not inflict bodily harm. Despite the verdict, Dunn lost his job at the Justice Department following the incident.
In southern Florida, a fight between a food delivery driver and a mall employee ends with an arrest. The man in the green, identified as Andrew Kruger, is the employee at a smoke shop. The arrest report shows Kruger ordered food, and when the delivery driver got there, he stopped answering. The driver went inside and told deputies Kruger seemed upset over the food in disarray. That is when the victim says Kruger began yelling at him, then things escalated. In the end, deputies say Kruger claimed he acted in self-defense, but officials say the video shows otherwise. Everybody else is signing off, but we're just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. One of the stories we're working on for you, how the Hanford site reaching a major cleanup milestone, decades in the making.
Shelby's Floral is celebrating 50 years of gift giving with our holiday open house. Join us this November 8th as we celebrate the harvest of Thanksgiving and the joys of Christmas. Step into a world of autumn's rich colors and the magic of the holiday season at Shelby's. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Be inspired for a beautiful holiday season while enjoying exclusive discounts. Mark your calendars for November 8th. Shelby's Floral can't wait to welcome you to our holiday celebration on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
For me, it's about accepting and being empathetic to patients. So as a dentist, I want to make sure that everybody is treated the same, and whatever the needs are, we want to provide the best care possible for each patient. There's no judgment. Now I don't have a lot of time to recharge because I have a 2-year-old. So pretty much we go to places like parks or supermarkets to have the 2-year-old enjoy. So that's a big joy. I think it only comes at this period of time.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance when you need a friendly, reliable electrician. If it's time for new outlets, lighting, or panel replacement, we do it all. Be sure your home's electrical system is safe and functioning properly with a safety inspection. Save now on any electrical repair. Call Vance to schedule your appointment or book online today.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation and one day only. New 2025 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Most fall days are awesome, but when bad weather is coming, count on our team to help you get through it.
On air, online, mobile, and social, we'll get it right.
First Alert Weather from Apple Valley News Now.
On your side.
Always on your side.
The city needs us at our best, even when things are at their worst.
113, all hands on. Pull.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30.
Congressman Dan Newhouse visiting the Tri-Cities Airport today as the Trump administration announces flight cuts. The ripple effect to strained traffic controllers as some face hardship.
Plus, the Walla Walla School District expands help for students that are struggling, how they're using real-time data to close learning gaps.
That and more right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending part of your Thursday evening with us. I'm Austin Reed. That is Wendy Redman. And the rain is here.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So now everybody wants to know, for how long?
That's the question.
Stacy, what do we have going on?
At least for a little bit, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and give you the green light to wash the car this weekend if you've been waiting. The rain, you know, it does an okay job, but you got that sludge from the road. All right, we've been tracking showers this evening. Take a look at First Alert radar. Move through the Tri-Cities, now moving off to the east. We're talking Walla Walla, Milton, Freewater, Athena, Blue Mountains, Dayton, and we could still see a couple more sprinkles moving in. Most of it has passed by. So we're showing sprinkles there by our Skycam looking down into the Yakima Valley tonight. Winds are picking up. You can see our camera kind of shaking on top of the ridge there, and gusty winds are going to be the bigger story going forward here for the next little bit. So winds starting to pick up, gusting up to 19 miles an hour. Look at White Pass, Snoqualmie Pass, and then of course we've got the gusty winds elsewhere. So get ready. We've got mild temperatures tonight, but cold weather on the way. I'll give you an update coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you for that. In Walla Walla, the school district tonight says it is stepping up support for students who need extra help both in and out of the classroom. The superintendent, Ben Guyun, says his focus is on connecting with families and using real-time data like attendance and grades to catch struggles early. The district is also partnering with local groups to make sure families know about tutoring, after-school programs, and other resources. The goal here, to close learning gaps and make sure every student has a chance to succeed.
Our system is working for the most part for most of our kids, but for those that it's not working for, that's where we have to roll up our sleeves and then really just put our nose to the grindstone.
The superintendent says it is all part of building stronger schools and stronger connections across the Walla Walla community.
For the first time, the Hanford site is permanently disposing of vitrified nuclear waste. A new facility began turning liquid waste into solid glass last month, a process decades in the making and costing about $24 billion. The first containers have now been moved to a special disposal facility built for radioactive waste. The Hanford site is home to one of the largest cleanup projects in the world. The government shutdown has left tens of thousands of airport employees working without pay for more than a month, including air traffic control employees at the Tri-Cities Airport.
So new at 6:30 now, Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz tells you how the shutdown is impacting workers and what it could mean for flights across the country, as Dan Newhouse gave a visit to the Tri-Cities Airport today.
As the government shutdown hits day 37, hundreds of thousands of federal employees are working without pay, including locally at the Tri-Cities Airport. And air traffic control employees just missed their second paycheck of the shutdown, which is putting a lot of workers in a pinch. Air traffic controllers nationally have reported taking sick time or even loans to make up for missed wages. And now, the strain on air traffic controllers has grown to be too big of a problem across the country, with the Federal Aviation Administration announcing Thursday that 40 major airports will have to reduce air traffic by 10%.
If you look at the top 40 airports that they are canceling flights from, or they've asked to reduce flights, we're served by most of them. So we will see impacts at some point. I just don't know what that means for the Tri-Cities.
Washington District 4 Representative Dan Newhouse met with the air traffic control employees in Pasco Thursday afternoon to speak with them about their concerns as the government shutdown continues. Although he says he didn't hear any workers say that they have had to take out loans or sick time, it's still leaving a big impact locally.
Maybe a husband and wife working at the airport, 2 paychecks that are being held up. You've got people, maybe they're the sole breadwinner in the family. You know, it's starting to have an impact on people's lives and their ability to buy groceries, buy gas, all the things that people have to do.
Director Taft says that many passengers have shown support to workers during the shutdown, who have occasionally given gifts to TSA workers that are then given to all employees. And with the shutdown now exceeding a month, Congressman Newhouse says he is hopeful that things can get back up and running soon.
I'm just getting reports today that people in the Senate are discussing some potential options that might lead us to reopening the government. It has to happen soon.
Although Director Taft says that the airport won't know which flights are delayed or canceled any sooner than passengers will, he says passengers can check in with their airlines for up-to-date information. Reporting from Pasco, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
The Federal Aviation Administration says it's reducing flight traffic at major airports for safety reasons. In Yakima, the City and Downtown Association seeking nominations now for this year's community Christmas tree. Residents can suggest evergreens 15 to 25 feet tall that can be safely lifted by crane to Millennium Plaza. Nominations are open until November 14th, with the tree lighting ceremony set for December 7th. There's no cost to the tree owner. If you'd like to place your nomination, just head on over to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. President Trump announced a deal with major drug makers today, claiming some weight loss drugs may come with lower prices for Americans starting next year.
ABC's Rena Roy has the very latest.
Major savings could be on the way for millions of Americans in the new year for some GLP-1 drugs, including Wegovy and Zepbound.
It's a triumph for American patients that will save lives and improve the health of millions and millions of Americans.
The Trump administration announcing a deal with pharmaceutical giants Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly that they say will significantly lower costs, including through the federally operated website TrumpRx.gov.
This will slash the cost of Wegovy from $1,350 a month to ultimately $250 a month, and reduce the monthly cost of Zepbound from $1,080 to $346.
The administration saying this will also cover severely obese patients with Medicare, with a copay of $50 potentially starting mid-next year. These drugs are used to treat obesity and diabetes, as well as other heart health conditions.
Medicare does cover drugs, for example, GLPs, when they are prescribed for conditions outside of obesity, for example, diabetes or cardiovascular disease, for example. But today's announcement, that helps to reduce the price for those who are receiving it through that pathway.
Trump says the starting doses of the pill form of these drugs, which are not yet FDA approved, will soon be covered too, as soon as early next year.
In addition, they're both committing that future GLP-1 weight loss drugs taken orally, which are currently under development, will be sold at no more than $149 per month.
That was Rena Roy reporting. It is important to note prices will vary based on your insurance policy.
Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30. From Stanley Cup champion to record breaker. In tonight's Kraken player profile, our Jake Gable will tell you about a defenseman showing leadership during tragedy.
Definitely stay tuned for that and this as well. Don't miss your full weather forecast with Stacy.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Right now, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in.
Are we having the wool pulled over our eyes here?
Nope. And you get the latest phones.
High five.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Did you work at a DOE nuclear site? Do you have your white card? Talk to CNS Cares. We provide the best in-home care for former energy workers. Our local nurses bring you reliable, compassionate care you can count on. And your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
If there's a lot of things you want to do in life, you probably need to get on this program.
Who you choose matters. Visit cnscares.com.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 86 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace Store.
And we have some deals we don't want you to miss.
This steel handle leaf rake is closeout priced at $14.88.
You want tender turkey for Thanksgiving? Meat Church Bird Baptism Brine is the trick, and it's on sale.
20-pound bags of bird food on sale, 2 for $18.
And stock up on these C6 100 light Christmas lights, a steal at 50% off.
See all of the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace Stores. And thank you for your business.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Happel and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Happel.
Want your home or business to remain clean? Here to meet all your janitorial needs, R&S Janitorial Services. They have serviced the Valley for over 20 years, specialized in cleaning all offices and businesses to warehouses, commercial buildings, and more. R&S keeps the inside of your business or workplace clean and professional at all times. You keep doing what you do best and let R&S do the rest. Call R&S Janitorial Services at 509-840-7100 today.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch. Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in.
We don't even have to trade in our teeth?
Nope.
I almost lost this one.
Get $1,100 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Thanks for staying with us. 7 years and $50 million. Brandon Montour was signed to change the game, and he has.
And as our Jake Gable explains, his powerful return from personal leave shows the strength and leadership he brings to the Kraken.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
When the Seattle Kraken signed Brandon Montour, they knew they were getting a Stanley Cup champion. But they also got an immediate game changer. The 7-year, $50 million deal brought one of the league's top offensive defensemen to Seattle, where he's been rewriting the record books. In October 2024, he notched his first ever career hat trick against Montreal. Then, this past March, he scored the fastest overtime goal in NHL history, just 4 seconds into the period.
He wins it back. Monty knows it's going to be a foot race.
But Montour's strength was never made more evident than this past month. He recently returned from a leave of absence to be with his family after his older brother Cam passed away following a courageous battle with ALS. In his first game back, Montour helped lead the Kraken to a win and was awarded the team's F1 post-game helmet by his teammates. A powerful moment of respect for a player who has given his all on and off the ice. From the Stanley Cup to Climate Pledge Arena, Brandon Montour isn't just a star player, he's a leader. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Jake, thank you very much. After everything he has faced, though, it is clear that Brandon brings more than just skill to the ice. He brings heart and character to the team.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, it's going to be nice to have a mild forecast going forward, but wet, breezy night tonight. We're going to dry out through the middle of next week. We're going to see some chilly overnight lows for a couple of nights, and then we get active again late next week. Here's what's going on outside. Look at that First Alert radar. Those showers moving on through, moved through the Tri-Cities and then headed to the east. Walla Walla and Milton Freewater, Pendleton, all getting a little bit wet right now. Now there's an upper level system still moving through tomorrow. The majority of this will take place on the west side of the state and the Cascades. We're going to start to really dry out. Here's that unsettled breaking apart tonight. Here's our cloudy skies. Here's our snow starting in the Cascade Mountains overnight tonight. Most of the showers overnight moving up towards Ritzville, Cohonell, and still could see a few showers developing in Walla Walla. But as we get through your day tomorrow, look at that. You're going to have mostly clear skies through the region. We are going to continue to see some snow, though, across those Cascade at pass level. 1 to 2 inches is possible there. So if you're traveling across those Cascade Mountain passes, check the pass reports. Check out some of the upper level. This is Mount Rainier. Look at that little purple, 24 inches. Could get 2 feet of snow up top. That's the very tip top there. Also Mount Adams. But the majority of the heavy snow will be in the northern portion of the Cascades. Most impactful weather for you, these gusty winds are really going to start picking up later tonight. This is about 8 o'clock. Let's get till about 10, 11, and we'll see those winds really picking up in Hermiston, foothills of the Blues. Dayton is going to get very windy. Tri-Cities looking at some gusty winds, as well as Hermiston overnight. And then starting your day tomorrow, look for the breezy to gusty winds to continue throughout the afternoon, especially here east of Yakima. White Pass, the mountains are going to see those strong gusty winds continuing. So that's the strongest winds up in the mountains. Breezy to gusty winds, Columbia Basin, much lighter and protected there in Yakima and Sunnyside. 59 degrees, still showing a few sprinkles going on. Most of that starting to move out. Your feels like temp is 59. Winds are right now 9 miles per hour, but picking up later tonight. Temperatures overnight staying above freezing. 40s for most of the lower Columbia Basin here and foothills of the Blues. When we start moving up the valley, though, that's where you see those 30-degree temps. That's the cold front starting to move across the region. So breezy winds. We've got chilly temperatures with patchy fog developing, especially places like the Tri-Cities close to the river. River temperatures are going to be warmer than air temperatures, and that'll bring some patchy fog through the region. Staying in the 50s next week, tracking some maybe late week storms as we head towards Thursday. Here's Yakima again, those chilly temps down below freezing Friday and Saturday night. Ellensburg going to be a bit breezy there and windy tomorrow, but less chances of rain with some chilly temps down in the 20s. Patchy fog is possible there as well. Walla Walla looking breezy. Bigger chance of rain there. Most of those showers are going to taper off, though, overnight tonight in Walla Walla. And in Hermiston, 57. Look at that. I see sunshine. A little bit breezy to windy there. And then temperatures getting kind of chilly right at the freezing level. So.
But hey, the sun will come out tomorrow.
The sun will come out.
I knew if I fed you that line, we might get a little song.
She knows me.
She knows every song. It's true, right, Austin?
She does. She's pretty good.
Try to find a song Stacy doesn't know. I challenge anyone. All right, well, coming up on What's Trending, a New York family donates their 75-year-old tree, and it's about to become one of the New York's most famous this Christmas.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
Welcome to Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick, where every visit feels like a celebration of flavor, friendship, and Northwest hospitality.
As the executive chef, I actually get to work out front a lot, so I'm delivering food to the guests and I'm able to talk to them. And I personally enjoy working our grill and doing the steaks like our ribeyes and our fillets and really great cuts of meat. It's just nice to be able to create something and then see the customer, try it and really enjoy it.
When I see new faces that I haven't seen before, I like going over and talking to them, making sure they have a good time.
Kitchen staff here has me so spoiled. It's hard for me to go out to eat anywhere else because they are fast and efficient, and I think the presentation is beautiful. I think that we have servers that really care about their job. I can see how much they care about their tables and their customers and making sure that everybody leaves happy.
The time you're here spent with us, we're going to make you laugh, have a great time, and make you part of the family. A popular drink for sure is going to be the lemon drop, which comes in different flavors such as huckleberry, strawberry, raspberry, or a classic. But my job in particular is to make sure guests are happy and smile.
From handcrafted cocktails to chef-inspired dishes, every detail at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar is designed for one thing, making you feel right at home. Join us at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick, where every day is a celebration of great food, great drinks, and great company.
That was fun.
Yeah, but I can't find my phone.
Maybe try retracing your steps.
What's this? Hello?
Find your phone yet?
I'm still thinking.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
That's hockey, baby!
Seattle Kraken Hockey, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Time for what's trending. New York City's famed Rockefeller Center will soon get its Christmas tree for the holiday season. And we want to show you it here. This is the Norway spruce leaving its home of East Greenbush, New York. Look at that.
Wow, the 75-year-old 75-foot tree is a donation from the Russ family. 75 years old, 75 feet. How do you like that? It's scheduled to arrive at Rockefeller Center on Saturday.
That's right. When it's put in place, the tree will be draped with more than 50,000 multicolored, energy-efficient LED lights, topped with the Swarovski star at the top. The lighting ceremony will take place at Rockefeller Center December the 3rd.
Always such a beautiful tree. Have you guys ever been to New York in the wintertime to see it?
I have not.
I have not either.
I went in February, so it was past Christmas.
Was
it was
the
just
tree
cold.
Still up?
No, it was just cold.
It was just,
yeah. I would imagine that would be a sight to see, though, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
Well, have you heard of vibe coding?
No.
Vibe coding. It's a form of software development that involves using artificial intelligence to turn natural language into computer code.
Yeah, I just learned about this today. So although technically 2 words, vibe coding is the Collins Dictionary's word of the year for 2025.
Overall, terms that describe our relationship with technology feature prominently on the Collins Dictionary list.
The dictionary's word of the year in 2023 was AI.
Okay,
of course.
heard of that one.
Yeah. The coding thing.
Of course.
That's up there. All right, what do we have coming next?
A beautiful photo as we make you smile. Coming up.
Hot
Tub. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Shelby's Floral is celebrating 50 years of gift giving with our holiday open house. Join us this November 8th as we celebrate the harvest of Thanksgiving and the joys of Christmas. Step into a world of autumn's rich colors and the magic of the holiday season at Shelby's. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Be inspired for a beautiful holiday season while enjoying exclusive discounts. Mark your calendars for November 8th. Shelby's Floral can't wait to welcome you to our holiday celebration on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Trouble with your dishwasher? Don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Enjoy big savings on all Bosch appliances, from laundry to refrigerators and more, all in stock and ready to go. Like this Bosch dishwasher. Save up to $300 today. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock, get-it-today inventory, so the only dishes you pull out of the dishwasher are clean and in one piece.
It matters every day and every night. It matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it.
We'd be happy to help you.
Making sure everyone feels welcomed and rewarded.
Extra bucks on the way out, okay?
It matters that we're here for what the doctor prescribed.
Thanks so much, Eric.
And also, just what the doctor ordered.
Need some help?
Right by your side.
Hi, Alex.
Right when you need us.
I'm gonna go grab that for you, okay?
Welcome to CVS. Join us.
Tired of the same old bull? Cash in on something utterly different. It's the Moolah La Cash Giveaway at Legends Casino Hotel. Every Thursday in November, you can tip the cash cow and milk your luck for up to $6,000. And on November 27th, the cash cow gets even bigger. 3 lucky winners will each have a shot at $30,000. Just use your Legends Rewards card to earn entries. Hoof it on over to Legends Casino Hotel for the Moolah La Cash Giveaway, where the cash really moves you.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get 4 free phones plus 4 lines for $90.
Hey, we're tired of having the wool pulled over our eyes with these hidden requirements. What aren't we seeing?
Yeah. Do we get our choice of free phones?
Yep, you get the latest phones.
I bet we have to trade in our old phones, though.
Nope, sure don't.
Wow.
High five. Almost. Higher. Yes. Nope.
Get 4 phones plus 4 lines for $90 with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. US Cellular, now part of T-Mobile.
Philadelphia, Green Bay, Monday Night Football at 5. Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. Come take a look at your screen. Beautiful photo. I need to take some photo lessons from Chuck. He got that one. Those mallards out on the Columbia enjoying that sunrise. Thank you for sending that one in, Chuck. QR code on top of your screen. That's how you get your weather photo on TV. Thanks to Lifetime Dental Care. Let's talk about the headlines. Those rain showers will start to decrease overnight. We finally dry out for the weekend. There's still snow potential in the mountains. We're going to stay cool, and we're going to have some really frosty mornings coming up for both Friday, Saturday, and then it'll warm a little bit on Sunday. But taking a look tomorrow, I see sunshine and finally dry.
How about that? End the week, right?
Yes,
the work week.
No
That's
more
a good
muddy
note.
dogs with those paw prints everywhere around my house.
For now.
For now. That's true.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight.
Hoping your news is good news.
And have a great evening.